So now we're going to go back to the directions because we did read the list, and that's number one. Now you have to pick one. And then you help you create a question. So as I was describing them to you, I was creating questions for critical thinking. You know, why aren't we effective listeners? Then describe what exactly is the problem. Well, listening. Sometimes people hear what they want to hear. So therefore, we know listening isn't 100%. Why isn't it 100%? Why do people feel like they have to give you advice when they're listening? It's listening. So when you investigate listening, you'll find that, number one, we really weren't even taught how to listen. So once you find your topic and you create this question, the question doesn't even have to be in your research paper. It's just enabling you to focus on finding research for that information. Now, what you're going to do is, your book was based on 10 interpersonal theories, and I'm just going to share those theories quickly with you. And again, these are all on your page. So some of them we didn't get tested on because you may not have picked the latter, one of the chapters that discuss family communication. So you're not going to understand the family communication theory. You won't understand the communication privacy management theory if you didn't select that chapter. So you may have to go back and review those or read those if you didn't pick that chapter for your essay. So you're going to pick 3 of these theories because it's assimilating the information. This paper is assimilating the information from your textbook into your research. So for example, we're going to go back to the directions. So for example, and then I'll go back to number 5. If I picked the phenomena of interpersonal attraction to help you research, why are we attracted to certain people? So that's going to help you research. And again, when you research through Google, it's not the best way. You're wasting time. You're going to get 300 different articles. My suggestion is that you use the college's database, and it breaks things down by how you word things so that you can have less material to work with. For a typical research paper that's 4 to 5 pages, you probably want to read 10 articles. Of those 10 articles, you probably won't use all 10 in your works cited because you didn't use them in your paper. So you usually use between 3 and 4 of those 10 to get the information you particularly want in your paper. What you do want in your paper is that first sentence, which is called a topic sentence. We are attracted to people that are similar to us. So this entire research paper is going to be based on that topic sentence, and you're going to give me evidence through research and applying the theories of why we are attracted to people that are similar to us. So if we go back to our the theories, we go back to the theories, here they are. We're going to look through these theories to see which one says that, why we are attracted to people and how we are attracted to people. Let's see. Well, let's look at number 2, social penetration theory. Viewing the self as an onion, peeling back the layers, revealing the outmost, I don't think that's outmost, to the more intermediate to the intimate. The outermost. I think that needs to be outer. Okay. It's the outermost layer of the onion. I didn't even realize that it was incorrect. And I don't know if that's the way it appears in the book. to the more intermediate to the more intimate. So the core belief is the most intimate. And when you're meeting someone, the social penetration theory says peel back the onion slowly. So when someone starts talking about their ex, on the first date, okay, boom, we went a little bit too far into that onion. So why are we attracted to people? Well, maybe I don't like people that, give me too much information too soon, too fast. And again, you're going to advance upon that and research more about the social penetration theory and how we need to manage the type of material that we are developing when type of material we talk about when developing a new relationship. Uncertainty reduction theory. So we do want to reduce the amount of information that I don't know about you because I want to know more about you. So again, maybe I'm attracted to people that have the same hobbies and things along that line. So again, this is just an example. You don't have to pick that topic. Even co-cultural could be another theory that you select because similar cultures, maybe we are attracted to people that are within the same culture. So a research paper does have that strong topic sentence, and we're going to continue with the directions. And then when you think about your paper, if you're talking about 3 of the 10 interpersonal theories, you can, it's a 4 to 5 page paper, you can, generally think of the 3 papers, 3 pages, 1 page for each of the theories. So that gives you some guideline as to the length. So again, it's only 4 pages. So between an introduction and a conclusion, and if you were to talk 3/4 of a page to a page on each theory and give examples, but not personal, so we'll get to that in a minute, there's your paper. And it's a good guide as well. So let's go through this. For example, okay, so we picked our interpersonal attraction. Then we came up with a question, so it helps us research. And then for the paper, we have to start off with a very strong topic sentence. So discuss through research what the problem is using your textbook for support and other articles or sources that support your statement. So you may not have enough information for this term paper just using your books. So you are expected to read articles outside of your textbook. Add 3 of the 10 theories to help analyze your findings. Are there solutions? Sometimes, depending on your topic, one of these theories can prove as a solution. And again, you will have to have a works cited page. And I believe, and I will double check that on your website to make sure that you understand how to prepare a proper MLA works cited page. The librarians put together a PowerPoint, or you can use easybib.com. So let's go back to number 5 here. Do not use personal examples in a research paper. Do not use I or you or any personal explanation. So again, I would have to add these. I didn't proofread. Do not use I or you or any personal explanation. Research describes the studies that have been conducted and the articles describing the principle. So according to Dr. Phillips in the article, Why We Are Attracted to Certain People suggests, and you paraphrase, and then you give examples. According to a study, researched in this same article or in another article, it found that. So that's how you want to use studies, not me, I, you, my neighbor, I have a friend. That's not research. Okay, moving on. Assimilation paper is the term paper. As we said, assimilates information from the theories discussed in this class. When we went through selecting a topic, you saw where that was, and then we discussed the 10 theories. So that's just a summation of the type of information that we just put into this talk. So these theories can explain how this phenomenon, why it exists, what happens to perpetuate it, if that's it, or maybe even it can solve the problem. Maybe if I know what the uncertainty reduction theory is, maybe I can understand how to better support building rapport with someone that I just met. So we have gone through and I will show you again, we've gone through your directions, giving you more information with this talk on explaining the assimilation paper. I showed you the list of topics, and here they are again. So here's your topics that you can select from, and if you have something else you wanted to do, that's fine. If something sparked an interest in your reading, and you can also combine. And then I just gave you the page numbers for the theories that you want to use, because this is an assimilation paper. So we need to know that your book is connected to your research paper, and more importantly, the 10 theories that your book was based on. Okay, so that's your interpersonal research paper called the assimilation paper. And you know that it's due July 27th, and hopefully this explanation helped you. And again, email me once you get started if you have a question. Thank you again for your attention. Okay, bye-bye now. And I do look forward to reading this.